Namaste. I just wanted to apologize that I couldn't do that looks like a friggin' lump on my head. This is me without makeup, okay? Without my hair combed. That does look like a lump. Anyway, I felt bad because I really wanted to do the Capricorn video, but I caught whatever Devin had, and Devin caught whatever Connor had, and it's that coughing and the headache and migraine. Every time you cough, it hurts my neck and hurts my head. So I've just been resting all day. I don't feel rested though. I haven't been out really. Just really to take out the garbage 3 times, manage to take out 3 things of garbage. Okay. Anyway, I feel bad. Because I really did want to. 1 second. Just having cells. But I might make tea and put a cough drop that's lemon and honey menthol in it, to see if that will help my throat. But anyhow, sorry, a couple of bubbles in that. But I was on a high yesterday because I was so happy because I got my video out, and my art video, and then I went to the post office and dropped off stuff to be delivered, and then I went to the other post office, which is in a totally different direction. But it's okay. It's not that far. It's just that I do a lot of traveling at night for some reason, and I'm blind at night. But anyhow, that's really bugging me. Doesn't that look big? Doesn't it look like I have 2 bumps on my head? See? Don't get me started. Anyway, I have my notes for Capricorn from the other day when I did Sagittarius. I had my notes written out, so I'm just so sorry, Capricorn, because I gotta meditate, and last night I thought I was gonna do that, and then I had to run to the bathroom. First, it starts with a piercing headache. That headache that started during the day when I was doing the video, it was on this side of my head. And then it just made it into a migraine. I took medicine. This is the weird part about me. I ran out of those pads, the anxiety stress pads. Devin looked them up to try to find them. He said they went out of business or something. He couldn't find them. So I'm like, oh my God. I don't think I'll sleep. But I really thought I was going to come back last night. I know I'm beating a dead horse, and I don't have to apologize, but I feel bad when I can't get my stuff done for the birthday, because I have a lot of Capricorns that are friends and subs, and my nephew and niece are Capricorns as well. But I will get it done. It's just that I have to meditate. I have to sit and say my prayers either online. Even before I start, I say a couple of prayers. Let me know the messages that I need to know for the Capricorns, for the happy Cappies. And so I was sitting here. I said, I'll just sit here, watch a little TV, and then I'll go in there at night. Sorry about the yawn. It's 20 to 12. I wanted to come on for 2 reasons. Just to chat, because I have some bad news, and I'm really upset about it. So, both of us went to check out. Devin still wasn't feeling great. Like, at first he thought he he thought he felt a little bit better, but he just was coughing just as much. The only thing he wasn't doing was able to fall asleep for a nap. He might have taken a little tiny nap, but I don't think he did. I don't think he ever fell asleep because he keeps on coughing. Now, he will take medicine during the day, Alka-Seltzer. Me, as much as I like to take Ambien, because sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. And I like to have my Jesus juice, okay? I don't like to take cold medicine. I should take it at night, because that's when I'm coughing, and I'm not going to be able to sleep because I feel like something is constricting my throat. But I hate to take medicine, cold medicine, during the day because I feel like disconnected. It almost makes me feel like, I don't know, like somebody put something in my drink that I didn't want there. Anyway, not that ever happened, I don't think it happened. Maybe it did, I don't know. But I still have to take off my makeup from yesterday. Okay. Sorry to admit that. I fell asleep with it on and then I cried some of it off. Okay. Just because I was coughing. I wasn't crying, but he has a reason to cry. Our pet rabbit, Mr. Pickles. We don't know how old he is. Devin had him since 2012 in New York, right? His daughter worked in a pet store. Somebody dumped him off in front of the pet store after Easter. And so, of course, they couldn't take him into the pet store because he wasn't even from that pet store. So they said, we're not taking him in. Does anybody want to take him home? So, of course, Olivia, my stepdaughter, convinced her father that let's bring the old rabbit home, even though they had 3 dogs and 2 cats and 2 turtles and a fish. Anyway, I was living in my apartment, so I was like, and he got 2 rats too. He had 2 rats. Okay, anyhow, but they died before we moved. They always blamed me. Okay, it was just a little prayer. Okay, they were old anyway. They had tumors anyway. So Mr. Pickles, he hasn't been eating. And then he was doing bad. Then he was doing a little bit better because Devin bought this special medication that he puts on his apple once a day, like drops. It's like for arthritis, I guess, in pets. So, but he still wasn't able to move his back legs. Like he sort of just drags his back legs. And then he still listens to his rap music. The rap music has to keep going. I think that's what's kept him going. All these years. Like, we've been living here 8 years, 8.5 years. And we don't even know how old. He wasn't a little bunny. He was already grown when we got him. When somebody dumped him off, he was at least a year. Because he never grew after that. He was just, anyhow. So it's really sad because I said, I fed the animals, the dogs. I said, now I'll go feed the rabbit. And he goes, no, I want to. I said, no, you're sick. You're sicker than me. Because Devin has to be careful. He has diabetes and heart disease. And, I'm strong like bull. No, I'm just the shape of a bull. But anyway, so, anyhow, we go in together and Devin has the carrot. He goes to give him, and the rabbit is facing like a corner of his cage, right? And he wouldn't look at us, but that's like him. Mr. Pickles, if you get to him late with his breakfast or his dinner, he will give you such a horrible feeling, like like you just crashed your car into him. you know, so he'll give you the cold shoulder, so you don't want to be late. But anyhow, we noticed Devin had set up these two little bowls, and he just, you know, he bought this whole new setup for him. Devin really always, you know, he's such a beautiful animal lover, and good person, and so he was trying to make it nice for Mr. Pickles. Oh yeah, and we had 2 cats too. I forgot about 3 dogs, 2 cats, 2 turtles, a rabbit, and then he had 2 rats at one point too. Okay, yeah. Okay, so he went in there, and so I had given him, I noticed that he wasn't eating good as much, but he was taking a few bites. But yesterday when I fed him his carrot, he didn't even look at me. So I was like, what are you, Mr. Pickles, I'm on time. Why are you mad? I wasn't late, and he looked kind of at me. I pet him, and I tried to talk to him, and he was kind of like distant, and but not cold. But he just wouldn't even take a bite of it. Usually you put the carrot down, but sometimes you hold it, and he takes a couple of bites, and he's cute. I put it down, and he wouldn't look at it, and then I thought maybe he's blind, so I put it like in front of him, but he just looked the other way. And so then I walked out. So tonight when we went in there, Devin went in first, and he goes in the garage. We keep him in the garage. And Devin said he's making a weird sound and facing the corner. I said, well, yeah, he always and Devin goes, look what he did to the food. So last night he has dry food, and in his bowl on the top of it, I put the dried apples, which are his treats that he loves. And I don't know what he did, but he knocked the whole thing down. It was all over the floor. The 2 bowls were upside down. Like, he can't jump out of the cage anymore because his back legs are not working. So he doesn't really hop. He just kind of drags himself. And we called the vet about it. And the vet just said, I'm sure, you know, he's aging and he's getting ready to go. But anyhow, he was doing a weird breathing thing like this. Like he was hiccuping. It sounded like he was hiccuping. And so Devin was petting him and and then Devin said, go get him water. So we filled up a little bowl of water, and Devin was trying to hold it in front of him. But I said, don't even do that, because as long as we have had this rabbit, he doesn't drink the water. Okay? So we used to have the water ball. You know the plastic container that has a little metal ball in it? Well, he would eat around it so that the metal ball would come out, so that all the water would fall out. We went through like 4 bottles. Then we realized we can't do that, you know, bottle, because he does this every time. He eats around it, so then he gets the ball out. I don't know, and it spills all over the place, and it's almost like he's like, yeah, now you have to clean up, suckers. I look crazy. Okay, I don't know why my face is so fat. Probably because I'm fat. So anyhow, then we gave him a bowl. We had the bowl of like dry food and a bowl of water. Well, he would empty out the water. He would hit his paw on the bowl, so the bowl would flip over, and he would do that with his dry food sometimes too, but mostly with the water. Like, he did not want the water. So then Devin just said, well, when we give him lettuce and we give him carrots, you wet the carrot. So that's what we would do. And I guess he got the water from it that way. I mean, we don't even know how old he is, Mr. Pickles. But anyhow, he's breathing funny. So I came out, and of course I Google it. I look up a YouTube video, and that says when they do that, that means that usually they're getting ready to die. And if not, they, bring them to the vet. But if they're old and they're doing that and they stopped eating, and he has stopped eating, but just in the past 2 days, um, just like, yeah, actually, yeah. Yesterday's apples, yesterday's carrots, yeah, maybe 2, 3 days where he took like maybe 2 bites, then we would find the carrot there. Usually we'd never find the carrot. But then we were finding the apples in his bed, in his bedding, and we would throw it out all the time. But then realizing he's not eating. Anyway, so Devin says, I don't think we're going to find him alive tomorrow. And so, one, I don't feel good. So I was like, I'm not even gonna try to call up for jobs. Every day, every night I was calling up for jobs. During the day, during the night. And I did call up the schools, 3 different schools, and make sure my name was still on the list. Make sure that they still had my name. And the 3 of them took my name down and said I was still on the list. But the place itself, the company itself that used to robocall me, hasn't called me. And I was going to call that department. Then I said to myself, it's not that I want to go to these jobs. I only want to go to certain schools. On my hand is like a list of 4, and really 3. And if I just want to go to 3 or 4 schools, or even 2 different schools, I should be allowed to do that at 60. Okay, to choose. So I'm not going to make Devin, who's sick, bring the rabbit to the vet by himself tomorrow, whether the rabbit is alive or dead. But it's sad. It's sad because we came here and he's the last, well, besides the turtle that's left, he's the last of the group of animals that we came here with. Because we came with 2 cats and 3 dogs and 2 turtles and 1 rabbit. And I just felt bad. I said, did he have a bad life? And Devin goes, no, nobody had a better life than Mr. Pickles, sitting there with his rap music 24/7, a fan, a heater in the wind. He has 2 heaters that, of course, we put on in the winter and in the summer, which is, 10 months a year. This is summer in Texas. We have the fans on in there and, anyhow. So that's my story. It's sad. And I feel a little bit better talking about it. But I wanted to apologize to Capricorn for being late. I have a friend that has a son that's a Capricorn. And my friend in Pennsylvania, and formerly of New York, Staten Island, New York, and she was like, I went to check your channel, where's the Capricorn video? I said, I'm sorry I didn't do it. She goes, when are you gonna do it? And that was last night, and I said, oh, later on tonight. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I can't do it right now either, because like I said, I have to pray. And I can't do that. I can't concentrate. I can't open up the third eye when I don't feel great. So I'm going to try to figure out. So another thing is, I don't think I could take the medicine because there's some kind of thing in the medicine that makes me feel weird. And then I won't be able to take my sleep medicine if I take any kind of like NyQuil, which I haven't taken NyQuil since, I think it was 2014? I think 2014. Yeah. So I have to do my whole thing a different way. I have to do it with like tea, take the cough drop, put it in tea. That might make me feel better in my throat. I have sherbet. I also have Italian ice, but I haven't felt like going for it. But I probably should go for it because it would be good on my throat. But if I sat at the table and I read my notes and just read my notes and didn't even go into the cards, it would make me tired. It would tax my throat, and I would start coughing. So I'll have to do the reading another time. So I just wanted to apologize. But anyhow, I love you all. And yeah, I just was feeling a little down about Mr. Pickles, who's been a staple in our home since 2012. But I mean, miracles could happen. He could always recover. He has made so many recoveries where we thought, that's it for Mr. Pickles. But no, he did good. And even after the cats died, was it Raven? No, Ripples died first. He lived 17 years. Ripples died first. And then his sister Raven died, I think 2 years later. And we figured, oh, Mr. Pickles probably going to be so lonely in the garage, even though we visit him and pet him and stuff. And no, he seemed even happier after the cats died. It was the weirdest thing. So, I don't know, he's a character. So that's why he fits in with our family so well. But anyhow, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the tea. I'm going to watch some Netflix. I'm probably just going to take my regular sleep medicine and a cough drop. I'm not going to take any cold medicine because, like I said, it makes me feel crazier. And I don't need to be crazier. Anyhow, they arrested Christopher Passado, the kid, the 19-year-old kid that murdered Savannah and Matthew, and the baby Fabian. The woman in the car, the person in the car. Remember I said in my readings, I don't know if anybody noticed, but my Bayo noticed. They said that they were going to sorry, brain freeze. They found out that the stepmother, or the woman, the father's girlfriend, was the third person in the car, was the other person that's involved. And it was her gun. It was her gun that Christopher shot Matthew and Savannah with. So, some people say she's the stepmother. Some people say she's the real mother. No, she's not the real mother. I don't think so, anyway. But she's a person who 3 people lived in that house, as far as I could tell. Christopher, his father, what's his father's name? Roman? Yeah, his father Roman, and the girlfriend or the stepmother, Myrna Romanos. Anyway, she was involved. So, at least, you gotta hand it to the San Antonio police. They're really good. I mean, Tennessee police should take some lessons. Colorado should take some lessons. Anyhow, I hate the way I look. Okay. So I'm gonna go take off my makeup that's been on way too long. Okay. I already brushed my teeth, but then I ate some cheese doodles, so I'm probably gonna have to brush my teeth again. But I think I'm gonna have some ice, and I'm gonna watch some Netflix I'm gonna watch something that's maybe happy, funny. Um, and yeah, I'm not gonna worry about. I am gonna work next week, 17th, 18th, and 19th for that kindergarten class that I thought. We finally figured it out. It was this one school, they said, oh yeah, we have you down for the 17th, 18th, and 19th. I was like, thank God, I thought I was hallucinating. Okay. She was like, well, do you know what dates that you picked up the job for? And I was like, no, but I know it's in January. She was like, I said, I'm so sorry. I didn't write it down on my schedule book because I didn't have January's, like on my table in the dining room and on my table here in the kitchen. I have a calendar and I fill out, it's like Monday through Sunday. And I fill out the dates and that, but the month, then we put doctor's appointments and whatever on it. And then the one in there, I write down what readings I have to do, what videos I need to do, and what, projects I have, notes for, and I give myself a schedule, right? I should write down the housework that I have to do, which is clean up all the, at least clean up the boxes from Christmas, the bags and boxes. And yeah, I can't wait to take the Christmas tree down. And the Santa's gotta go. Santa, you gotta go. Even though he wasn't that creepy this year. He didn't creep me out that many times. But anyhow, I just realized it's 1 friggin' o'clock in the morning. I can't believe I'm such a night owl. So, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, and by the time everybody sees this video, it'll probably be the next day. Although I used to have people in England that watched me. I don't think they watch me anymore. Sorry if I'm not that interesting anymore, but anyway, come with me while I go get my makeup removed. Where's my makeup remover? Yeah, here's another thing I gotta do, guys. This. When am I gonna do it? I'm gonna do this. I wanna smell this. Yeah, stay down here. I'm handing it to you like you can smell it. You can't smell it. Okay. It's gonna be okay. At some point, I gotta write down goals for my house and a couple of phone calls I gotta make that I've been putting off and procrastinating. But we all do that, don't we? We just put other things ahead of other things, and then nighttime comes and you're sad because you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish, and then you feel guilty, and then there's the mind going, But you know what? We're all human, and I'm trying to this year. I'm trying to tell myself what I tell everybody, what I tell my subs, what I tell my friends, what I tell my kids. Don't beat yourself up. Just try your best to be a good person, and if you don't make the cut one day, there's always tomorrow. And just say sorry in your head. And hard. See, these aren't my regular wipes. I do have the really good wipes. course, they're not in this bathroom. They're in the other bathroom, and I don't want to wake Devin up. Every night he's like, you stay here on the couch because I don't want to get you sick. I'm like, buddy, I'm already sick. I'm already sick, buddy. And that's another thing. I had 1/2 of a glass. It was almost a shot glass of wine last night. I wanted to have it with my dinner because we were having pizza, and I was having tomato, and I felt accomplished yesterday because I did my video. I went to the store. I didn't really do any housework as usual, but yeah, that's been last on my list. But I went to the post office, 2 different post offices. I mailed things out, and I also got some payments for my art. I was so happy. And then when I came home, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch a good show with Devin, and we got pizza from the best place, Joe's. And so I got tomato and onion on my pizza, right? But it wasn't, they don't cook it to make it burn. Even if you tell them, we always tell them, make it burn. But they didn't make it burn, did they? All right? So, guess what? I took a couple of sips and the head starts to hurt. I'm like, I'm gonna watch a little TV, then I'm gonna go do my video. After Devin goes to bed, about a half hour after that, I'll have the house to myself and I'll just do my Capricorn video, right? The old bangs to cover up the big age spot that for some reason has a bump under it. Anyway, I do have to put on moisturizer because my skin is dry as AF. Alligator skin. Anyhow, the headbanger started getting harder and harder. I started coughing more. I figured it was because I was eating cheese and I'm kind of lactose intolerant, so why is that bang sticking up? Anyway, my head was hurting, and I ignored that because I was watching a show. But then all of a sudden my stomach starts, I wanted to get another slice of pizza, but my stomach started to feel like bubbles. And I was like, that's weird. And then all of a sudden I had to run to the bathroom. So I figure it's just my IBS, or I think that it's because the pizza's raw. Well, I think it's just because it's a virus. You know, some kind of viral thing that makes you sneeze and cough, and your belly doesn't feel good either. Because my belly didn't feel good for a couple of days, but I'm just trying to ignore it because my belly usually never feels good. I'm usually always running to the bathroom, you know? But anyhow, I don't know why I'm concentrating on brushing my hair, but it's just making me feel like I need to. There's a little knot down here. This is my hair. When I washed it, I did not put conditioner in it. And I think that's good, because sometimes I think maybe when I put conditioner in it, look how shiny it is. This is just shampoo. Salon Selectives. Why do I have this down here? I'm so weird. Anyhow. You know I'm probably just gonna put my hair back up, right? Did I just hit that? I don't know if this is still running or not. Anyhow, yes, pretty soon it's gonna be purple and black, hopefully. But yeah, I didn't, this looks like a helmet. Jagged edges. So I ran to the bathroom, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I am sick. And after that, I went back to the couch and I was like, now I'm a little hungry still. Because, and so I took one more slice and I put it in the toaster oven and I cooked it till it was like almost burnt. It was a little bit burnt, but I like it like that. So this way I would know it was done. But I took my medicine and everything so that I would have, I knew there was no way that I was going to do the reading. And then I couldn't stop coughing. And then when I woke up, I was even worse. But thank God I wasn't running to the bathroom all day. Just feel run down. It's just a virus or flu or whatever. I don't feel bad for me. I worry about Devin because, you know, the diabetes and heart disease. And I really think it has to do with, like, he has not been out. He has not even really been out, like, to run to the store, really. You know? And I think that when you're inside, you're in with this recycled air, especially, you know, here, it's recycled air. So it's worse. Like, it's better when I get out. Like, I haven't been walking. So that's another thing. When it was raining, I can't really go out and walk. That's why probably you need to go back to the gym, because when the weather is really bad, you still need to exercise or get out for a little while, you know. So that's why I really need to do the gym. I need to do a lot of things, and then I get overwhelmed. Look at these nice combs I bought to apply my hair gel, which I end up just smathering it on with my hand anyway. So here's my plan. I figured I'll dye it, and then when I get the courage to make an appointment, a friggin' appointment with that place, the cosmetology place that I like to go to, I'll have them cut it. And I just want it really Farrah Fawcett layers, very 1970s, not 80s, 70s. And hopefully they won't screw it up. But it's just like layers. I want layers. And if they could fix my bangs, they're usually not fixable. I still want it to be long, because I'm not used to having my hair short. I don't look good in short hair because I have a big round fat face. Okay, if you have like a cute heart shaped face, then you could have a pixie haircut. I have a big round fat face, so I need like hair, you know, to try to drown it out. Okay, anyhow, just ignore me. I'm obnoxious, even when I'm sick. That got scary. I still feel like I have my makeup on. I still feel like I didn't get all of it off, because I didn't. I totally straight up didn't. Why am I not? I'm gonna definitely get off now, because now I'm just getting even more obnoxious. And it is 10 after 1. So if we have to get up for the rabbit to take him to the vet, I'm gonna be awfully tired, so I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna take my sleep medicine. I'm gonna make chamomile tea. I was gonna make regular tea, but now I'm gonna make chamomile tea because now it's late. See how I get nervous? It's so stupid. I know I'm stupid by getting nervous just because it's nighttime, but I really miss those pads. I can't believe that they don't make them anymore. They really help me, like, with just like a little anxiety, and it just would calm me down and would help me sleep in the morning too. Anyway. Okay, guys, I love you. Sorry if this didn't make any sense. But I'm not even going to put a date on it. I will do the Capricorn video next thing, as soon as I can. How about that? As soon as I can, as a promise. I love you guys. I hope you all have a good night. And thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for being supportive of my channel. Thank you for putting in comments. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. And I love you from my heart chakra to my red root chakra, all the way back to my crown chakra. Good night. Namaste. I'm not crying.